Morning folks, Friday morning, hope you're all well. Excuse the bright red light. Yeah, we've got one to take down for brake test in a minute, and then we get it back and get it washed off and checked over ready for MOT. So hopefully we got about 5 ton of sculpts in the back as weight. That should be enough for the voluntary brake test. Anyway, we picked the ram up yesterday for this one, so let's get to it. We're here, we've done the headlights, so get on the rolling road and get the front brakes done, the back brakes done. Well, that's what we like, we've passed, we had locks, so happy days. Let's get on back and do the rest of it. Back, just a quick cup of tea, so we'll go around and check the wheel nuts. We know all the lights work, let's get it rinsed off, get it up in the air and have a good look round underneath. That thing drip dry, it's a bit dirty, I'm a bit dirty and wet. We've just unhung all the lights that we painted yesterday, so we'll set to and get these reassembled, ready to install. So I say we've got all the bits in the box. Let's get to it. We've got those two reassembled, ready to install. This is washed off, grease checked, can't see anything amiss, thankfully. Just got a bit more of this to put on across the back here, but it's missing a bit, just so they got at least, I think 75%'s got to be around the back, but we've got it all around the, it's all up around the tailboard there. So got to put another strip in the bottom here. Right, we've got the steering ram back from being a new rod and seals, but I don't know if you can see that. It's got some very strange wear marks on it, and you can actually feel those that are indented. And up this end there's a few tiny little pitting holes in there. So I'm glad it's leaked here, but yeah, they're a bit strange, those markings, but very, you can feel them, sort of like almost, yeah, into it. Anyway, that's been done, so we can get this tidied up and put back on. Before we get stuck into that, I've got the work lamps bolted on, looking apart. Where is it? One around the other side as well. So a bit of wiring to do later to finish those off. I'll tell you what, that's not a job for the faint-hearted, to get that ram back up in there. Need long arms, a lot of grunting and puffing, but you know, get the pin back in there, and get the hose in, get the valve back on the side here, and everything tightened up. Moment of truth. Well, we have the steering back working again. Hurrah! That's a relief. Ugh, hopefully no drips of oil, nothing run out. Good. Right, I'm going to see if we get this out of here, turn it back in there. The first time it's been driven since sometime last year. Fingers crossed. Well, she's out. First time in a long time, but looking pretty. Sounding sweet as well. Pleased with that. Lovely jubbly. Let's get her back in and we can finish off the last bits and pieces. Mainly in the cab, wire the lights up, floor, seat. But yeah. Lovely jubbly. Perfect. Right, well now she's in here this way round. Get more of these work lights. See if we can get those working. So got some connectors on the ends of the cables, put them up, tape them up. Do the other side, wire up inside, and see if we have some illumination. Wiring is done. Let's turn it on to work lights. Now what have we got? Let there be light. And also, let there be wipey wipey. Lovely job. Yeah, folks, it's Saturday morning. A bit later here this morning to do shopping, blood, all that stuff. Anyway, we have a seat. Had that done a little while ago. Maggie and Joe next door did it. So obviously we've got the base there all tidied up. We're going to get this fitted on. We've got the new gatory bit to go around it. Again, new one made. So let's set to and get this lot put together. We've got most of the gator on. I'm not going to put these side bits in yet, so I'm going to get this bolted onto that. But I need to get inside to hold the nuts. So they're bolted on. We've got the bolts here ready to sit up in there, and nuts ready to go underneath it. So we'll flip it over, sit it on there, and get it bolted down, and we can put the last of the clips in around the gator. Right, well there she goes. She's now right bolted on. Now we get the last of the clips in on the gator, and we'll sort the armrests out. Find where there's some plates in here, down there. So we've got one hole's about there, another one a bit further up, so we can bolt the armrest back on. Gator's all done and finished. We found where the two holes are. Just cut through the fabric. We have the arms here ready, and we'll get those bolted on. Then that's the seat wrapped up and finished. Right, onto the last arm. We feel where the plate is and the holes, which is one there, and another one. Where is it? Lost it. There. Gotcha. Right. Get the two bolts. Line it up. Feel start. And get that one in. Feel where the hole is. Maybe somewhere there. Just the socket on the go. Tighten it up. Nearly there. Boom. One royal throne. Finished. Pleased with that. Looks apart, but even better when it up in that cab. Got a few more little odds to do on that. We ain't far away from finishing. Might be later this week. But other things to do as always, so bit on this, bit on that, bit on something else. we'll get there in the end. Let's do a little bit more fiddling on this. We've just tidied some cables up on the inside. We got that put in to hold all the hoses central. Drop the top cover on, so we've got the nuts and bolts there ready to bolt the hinge down. We've now got the grill grid to go on the top, and filler caps for the oil, door handle, inner handle, and the stay for inside that. So let's set to it and bolt this lot on, and we'll go and fish the flappy bits out to go down in there. One flappy bit fitted on. Let's get round the other side and get this here other one fitted on. Let's say other flappy bit on, top grid bolted on there now, and yeah, we've got the door handle, filler cap, the one on the other side. Let's bung the engine covers in, make it look a bit tidier. Well, I think that's looking quite respectable. Say a few more bits and pieces to do, but I'll get through it. So just like to say thank you for the mentions on Sammy TV. Apparently you're coming to get me or visit me, and if you get here soon you might be able to drive one of these and a 1200. So Sammy TV, take note. Yeah, thanks to Father Phil, Derek Stewart for the shout out as well on Sammy's quest for looking for a Massey to restore, which I think she's probably found one. So go and check her out. So that'll do for today. As always, folks, thanks for watching. Click the old like and subscribe. Give me the old hype button, thumbs up, whatever. It's now going to be closing on beer o'clock. Well, a little bit later. So until next time, take it steady. Look after yourselves. Catch you later.